national championship. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
2nd down, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they've got him on the blitz.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The punting team on the field. The defense stalls the drive with that sack. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Inside deals now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Third down, out of the shotgun. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play when you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? QB decides to keep it here. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch hauled in here over the middle. What a sag by the senior.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackled, but 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Finds room at the 30.
Well, this is why this guy is looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. Puts so much pressure on this defense.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. On the move now. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. They call a sneak. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They're going to run it. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is. They need some breathing room for the punter at the very least. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down on what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Heading left after the handoff. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
He hands it off from the gun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 38. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped. This would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They got stopped on fourth down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Pulls it in. It's Fernandez. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and get it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The ball is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy, and they'll use the ground game here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Running through the tackle. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Fernandez. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And that one straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it here. Gets the first and still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. He made his first attempt. This one is from 49 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this first down play. And here's the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and then he'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking to throw it on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. But man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field.
Number 18, on to kick it away.
See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Handoff to the back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. the pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Pressure is coming. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
1st and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Clemson, 3.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got the 1st and still going. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush. Sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Handing off on the draw play. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Except for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Great move there. Breaks free down the left side, end zone ahead. The 20, crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They were not going to catch him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the single back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And now the handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Short pass finds the tight end. A gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th.
LSU 27, Clemson 10.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Offense
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. They'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Chewing clock with the running game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Keeping it on the ground here. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Gain of 18.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the single back takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Here comes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Defense showing blitz here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 3rd down. They hand it to a receiver on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It'll end up being a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the offense just takes a knee here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Delivers quickly to the left side. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial